What's up, you guys? Sasha Boss here, and I just got back from watching Thor: Love and Thunder at my local AMC, and this movie was spectacular. Before I can say anything else about this movie, this is my non-spoiler review of Thor: Love and Thunder. And stay tuned for my spoiler review coming up tomorrow. So this is my non-spoiler review, so no spoilers in this video, like I said. With that being said, let's begin talking about Thor: Love and Thunder. Okay, guys, Thor: Love and Thunder. Okay, going into this movie had me the most hype out of any Marvel movie in a while. Because, you know me, I'm a pretty big fan of Thor. And I love what they're doing with the characters, like the new characters in the MCU for Phase 4. And Phase 4 got a whole lot bigger just with a lot of time travel and also new characters and new timelines and new journeys. So that's pretty much all I can say about Phase 5 of the MCU. Or Phase 4 or Phase 5. I can't remember what phase we're on. Okay, regardless being said, this movie, I was really stoked for it. Like I said, I just really looking forward to the mighty Thor, Jane Foster. I'll get to her in a minute, but she was phenomenal. Like, I'm just really proud of what Marvel did. Taika Waititi did an outstanding job with this film. Okay, guys. So, like I said, going into this movie, I was really stoked, and walking out of it, I'm still stoked. Okay, so the whole plot of this movie is Thor kind of reminiscing over his past, you know, his almost his crappy days of like remorsing over his losses, like his parents and Loki. Sorry for endgame spoilers. Loki and just him, almost like self-pity and negativity that he caused so much pain in the universe. He caused the snap. He caused like the Endgame. He caused Infinity War. He feels like he's the one who's responsible. It's him who's responsible. It's literally all about him thinking that he is responsible. But he also goes on this epic journey, taking on a new threat, which is Gore, the God Butcherer. He's been taking out many gods and throughout the multiverse, and he can do anything he wants to destroy all the gods in the multiverse. So he can do anything in his power to destroy anything. That's what Gore is all about. Also, this movie also introduces a brand new Thor, which is Jane Foster's Thor, which was an incredible aspect to the plot as well. So it's almost the Marvel's first romantic comedy, if you will. It's literally rom-com. It is a rom-com and a superhero movie. That, like, plus that equals 4, right? For you? Yeah, for you. Sorry. Jokes aside, that was Jane Foster. Introduction. Okay, guys, now on the subject of characters, let's discuss the characters of this movie. Well, the cast includes Thor, like I just described. You know, he's almost remorseful over his losses, and he is also kind of grieving that he could be the responsible one for Thanos. Like, he's always regretting, like, Thanos is right. You know, he's responsible for this. Anything he done is wrong. Like, he's always thinking Thanos is right. So that can be said. On the subject of Thor, the mighty Thor, Jane Foster, is in this movie. Holy cow. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Natalie Portman portrayed this character amazingly. She looked like she got ripped off the comic book page. Yes, I did read the Mighty Thor comic issue 1 and maybe 3. Maybe 1 to 4. 1 to 4, not Thor. Maybe I read 1 to 4, but they did the character the justice. Yes, the cancer story arc does play a factor. I don't think that's really a spoiler because I bet a lot of Marvel fans would already know this going into this movie. So yeah, yes, the cancer storyline does play in it, but she was bad butt. Yes, bad butt, man. Bad butt to a T. Chef's kiss, baby. Woo! Nice job, Taika. Nice job, man. Okay, another character we talk about is Korg. Yes, he was zany. He was really funny. He's a great narrator, great storyteller. Taika Waititi portrayed that guy amazing. He's cranking up the character till 10. And he just is a great sidekick for Thor and a great best friend. Yeah, he's a great best friend and a great side character. Another character we have in this movie is Valkyrie, known as the King Valkyrie. King Valkyrie is pretty much a brand new not a brand new character, but she got introduced on Thor Ragnarok. I can't really say too much without giving anything away, but she was alright. She was alright in this movie. Yeah, so stay tuned in my spoiler review when I go more in depth in these characters and things I really liked, things I kind of gripe about as well, because I can't really introduce another character because I don't want to get spoiler territory, but yes. Okay, so Gore, the subject of Gore, they've really followed the origin story of Gore. I don't want to get too much detail because it kind of spoils some of his attributes throughout the film, and if you don't know anything about him, he is a fantastic character. He is the God Butcher, and he was amazing. Christian Bale portrayed a beautiful Gore. Also, chef's kiss to him as well, just because he actually portrayed an amazing character. Probably one of the best Marvel villains I've seen in a long time. I think it's second best to Thanos. Yeah, no, Doc Ock from Spider-Man No Way Home probably is one of my favorite MCU characters as well right now. Yeah, I have a lot of favorite villains, but Gore is one of my absolute new favorite villains added to this franchise. Okay, guys, so what did I like about this movie? Well, I loved about everything Taika Waititi included in this movie. It had an amazing storyline of understanding where Thor's coming from, like his days of the Guardians, like you saw in the trailer. It's pretty much all about him kind of growing up and self-realizing, like, hey, it's not my fault. It's not my fault that this happens. I can get past that. I'm accountable for my own actions, but I'm also accountable for my own feelings, my own mental health. Like, these things, I can always put these off to the side. Like, that's what pretty much he is going through. It's some of my favorite aspects about this film. Another thing I really appreciate about the movie is inclusion of Mighty Thor. They really portrayed her really well. I just really like that. I love all the fight sequences. The fight sequences in this movie were 10 out of 10 at times. Amazing. Great comedy, great comedic timing, and there's so much slapstick in this thing. A lot of slapstick, which I really appreciate. Yes. Also, another thing I don't really mention too much, the score was amazing. A great score, guys. Great score. I just loved everything about the score in this movie as well. That's another thing I really like, another attribute that makes this movie amazing. And also the contrast in colors and costuming and wardrobe. Whew. It was amazing, man. Amazing job by Taika Waititi. That's so much. I just love everything about this movie. I don't know. I just love a lot of things about what Marvel's doing. There's so much I like about this movie. Yeah, any gripes? Yeah, I have one. I don't want to get too much detail with it, but I give you kind of a teaser right now for my spoiler review, which you already seen the movie, and you go watch that. It has to do with something Greek. Yeah, Greek myth. I'm not giving anything away, but yes. Greek myth. That's all I can say. So, with that being said, that's all of my gripes. Would I recommend this movie to anybody? Heck yeah, man. Thor Love and Thunder is a movie you must watch in the theaters. Easily a 10 out of 10 for myself. And a movie that anyone who loves Thor as a character, you will love this movie and you'll love the growth of this character. Yes, you'll love the growth of this character, and he just was amazing. I just can't wait to see what's going to do in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and I just can't wait to see what's next for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So, with that being said, I'm out of here, and hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and thank you guys for watching this video, and please hit the like button, and please hit the subscribe button as well, and stay tuned for my spoiler review of Thor, Love and Thunder.